If you're my follower and you've not opened a CDS account with the Central Bank of Kenya, Treasury bonds are the in thing. If you've never thought of investing in bonds, I think you're missing out a lot. People are reaping out some good benefits out here. And the most recent one, which is just the most attractive offer. And so for the new guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sheila and I really enjoy talking about investments. If you've noticed, this is my passion. I like advising people on how to invest, giving you the best places where you can invest. And if you like such kind of content, please hit the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up as we continue. So treasury bonds, as you know, it's a way of government borrowing from the public. That is for a layman's language. Throughout the year, government always have projects going on and they need funds to run those projects. And probably they don't have enough money at the treasury to run their project. So the only way is that they come out and borrow from the public, which is you, me, and corporate organization. So you can lend the government the little money you have and 1,000 others, and they're able to raise the money for projects. So that's what we call treasury bond. When the government issue a bond, it gives a fixed rate of interest. Like the recent one at 15.8? Yeah, 15.8%. So during that 10-year period, which is 7 years, every year you'll be getting payments twice a year. The first thing you need to do if you've never opened a CDS account, that's where you start from. Since when these things are advertised, you cannot get to know if you don't have an account. So let's say, for example, if you're giving out, if you invest the minimum of 100,000, you're going to make 15,000 interest. Where else can you get? Even money markets gives around 8,000 per annum. So you can see the bonds are the best place where you can start investing. And this one, it's assured. The best thing with the government, the fact that when you invest in treasury bonds, you are sure it's secure. Since these are government debt, meaning that you're investing in the Kenyan government. So you are not likely to lose anything by investing in treasury bonds. Then the fact that you get the regular returns. Regular returns means those payments in between, because the payments are done every 6 months. Every 6 months. So if you invest now, by December you'll have your first check as interest until the end of the term. And at the end of the term, what you get is your principal, what you invested in. If you had invested 100,000, you'll get paid your 100,000 at the end of the period. But every year, that's when you get paid your interest, which is tax-free. That's another benefit. Can you imagine? Where can you get such? Because even the money markets where you invest, they still tax us at 15% on interest. So I think if this is one of the best things that you should be looking into investing this year if you haven't. Another benefit of investing in the treasury bonds is that there's that flexibility whereby the central bank auctions several different kind of bonds, which enables investors to buy more depending on your needs. So you can actually spread. You can, let's say someone who started buying bonds in January, you can buy in like 4 months continuously, or even 6 months. Every month you're buying 100. By the 6th month, you have you bought worth 600,000, but now your income, you'll be having income every month. Can you imagine? So you can be having the 15,000, which is now half of that, because they pay every 6 months. That is around 7,500 monthly, continuously for that period, for whether it's 7 or 15 years or whatever. So within that 10-year period, you'll be getting your monthly payment. So you can actually spread. You buy this month, you buy next month. So it doesn't, you are really not tied to just one bond. You can buy several if you have the money ready. And that's why we encourage people to save in the money market so that you have liquid cash which you can easily purchase a bond whenever it's floated. So that flexibility is what really attracts also people to the bond. Then there's auction, the fact that it's auctioned monthly. Even if you missed for this month, you can wait for next month. But now the only thing that we can't really tell is the interest rate. Sometimes you never know. You can never tell how much the government is going to offer us the interest rate. Like this month, the June, oh, that has been the fantastic one, and it was unpredictable, and I think it's going to go higher. So keep your money, save more, save so that whenever such opportunities arise, you have the money ready for you to invest. Steps how you can easily open a CDS account if you don't have one by now. So it's actually free to open. You don't pay anything, and that's how the central bank will keep track of what you hold with them, the kind of securities, because you can have more than one bond, as I said. So the only way, once you open, the central bank will have all your information, and you can open as an individual or as a corporate. So if you have a company, you can open under your company, or you can open as an individual. So you can invest in multiple treasury bills and bonds. You don't really need to invest only in one. So every month, once you open the account, you'll get notifications on what is available, what is on offer. Before you open a CDS account, you must have an account with a Kenyan commercial bank. Then you can collect a mandate card from the central bank or any of its branches, and you must fill the mandate card. So I'll show you a sample of mandate card there. Then you need to provide contact information and information about your commercial bank account. So your bank details and your personal information need to be filled in. Then you also need to have 2 signatories from your commercial bank to verify your details. The next thing, you'll need to have 2 passport size photos. A passport photo has to be certified and stamped by a representative from your commercial bank. So for you to decide what you need to invest, you need to know what is the period of the upcoming auction and how long the commitment you want to make. So there are several types of bonds that are generally made available. There are different kind of bonds that are made available that you can select. Most bonds are auctioned by the central bank at fixed coupon, meaning the interest rates are fixed from the beginning. The good thing is it's fixed. It doesn't matter what will happen with the economy. Once the government has said we are paying 15% interest, that's it. It cannot change until the period expires. So, as I said, the infrastructure bonds are the best since you are not taxed. These are long-term investments, which somehow we are exempted from tax. So we also have zero coupon bonds, which are similar to bills. If you check my video on treasury bills, in that they are sold at a discount and do not have interest payments. So get more information about treasury bills on my video, one of my videos that just you'll see treasury bills. So they also typically issued for a short period of time. Those are not long-term bonds. So the infrastructure bonds are the ones that are long-term. So when you're ready to invest, you should begin monitoring the upcoming bond prospectus. Yeah, since once you open your account, your details are there, you've signed up for the USSD, the mobile, it's called the Treasury Mobile Direct, TMD. You'll get notifications whenever there's an upcoming bond to be issued. So you need to monitor the upcoming bonds and find out the right opportunity for you. In the prospectus, you will find information about the different bonds on offer, including the bonds duration until maturity. So usually in their website, you are able to see all that, the upcoming bond prospectuses. So that interest rates that you are paid every 6 months is referred to as coupon rate, right? If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button as we continue, and also give the video a thumbs up. So once you go through the prospectuses, you're able to see the interest rates that are being offered. It actually indicates even the dates that you're going to receive the interest. Anyway, so we've opened the account, we've signed the mandate card, now we are monitoring. So you have to submit an application form if you're interested in any bond that has been posted. So when you are ready to invest, you need to complete a treasury bond application form. That's the next stage. This includes information about the treasury bond you want to purchase, like the issuer member, the duration, and the face value amount you want to invest. It also includes the information about yourself, including your names, address, telephone numbers, CDS account, commercial bank account number, and whether the funds you're investing in are coming from your local or offshore source. So after the application, you don't make payments at that point. You apply, then the central bank will determine like how many people are successful. So you have to follow up after your application to find out, am I successful and how much do I need to pay, since you're supposed to pay by 2 p.m. the following Monday. So nothing later than that. But again, if the Monday is a public holiday, you can pay. You're allowed to pay on Tuesday. For those ones who will fail to submit the payment within that period, the following Monday 2 p.m., you might be barred from future investments in government securities. After your payment, now relax and wait for your payment, and the date is specific. So it's money that it's regular income, money you can budget on. So if you've not opened a CDS account, if you've never thought of investing in treasury bonds, run now. Go to their website, download the form, go to the central bank, get the mandate card, fill in your details, submit it back to your central. If you don't have a commercial bank account, first start there. Then you need the mandate card from the central bank. Go to your commercial bank, let them sign it for you, fill in your details in capital letters without any errors. And then 2 passport size photos stamped and signed by the representative at your commercial bank. And then take it to the central bank and your account will be opened. Then check out for the upcoming bonds. So there are always the prospectuses in the website, so you can always check and always be alert so that you don't miss out. So I think that will help for those who've not opened their accounts. And please try. You can start with the 100. There's 50,000. You can start with 50,000, but there's also 100,000, which is. But I prefer if you can save and start with the 100,000, which so that you enjoy the tax exemption. You're not charged tax on that. But if it's less than, if it's for 50,000 bond, that one it attracts the 15% tax on your interest. So not that. I hope you've learned something. If you've not opened the account, please do. It's free. No payments at all. No one should lie to you that you need to pay. But if you're opening it's called a nominee account with your commercial bank, that one, there is a fee charged. So it depends with your bank. Because sometimes if you're too busy, or people who are diaspora, people outside the country cannot open the account. As according to their websites, that link, whatever the link that they're supposed to create for the diasporans, is not yet active. So the only way for the diasporans to invest in the treasury bonds is through their commercial bank. So you need to have a commercial bank here. If you're outside the country, then open an account through them. That's the easiest for the diasporians. So don't say that you can't invest back home. You can still invest back home even if you're outside the country. Thanks for your time. I'll see you again in my next video. Give a video a thumbs up and also leave a comment if you have any question or any addition that you can add. I really appreciate you for being here, and subscribe if you haven't. Bye bye for now.